So I'm Rachel North, Shoot Director for Communities and Place at Derby City Council, and I look after quite a lot of services, functions, departments of the City Council that all play a part in supporting our people, our place be the best that it can be. So in terms of systems thinking, I think it's critical to realise that we all play a part in a complicated system. No one organisation or one function of an organisation, a discipline, a profession is able to solve problems, on their own. There needs to be a recognition that we need to work collectively across the mess of that system. I have a slide that I often use of multicoloured spaghetti in a big pile to describe the system in which we work. And fundamentally, as part of that, we need to work alongside the people that live in our places, because often the assets, the energy, the ideas, the talent is in those people. People have amazing ideas, are incredibly creative, sort stuff out. Organisations, structures, professions don't really do that. They might come along afterwards and stick some plasters over things, but actually they don't often get to the root of problems and really solve things. That's only done if people really buy into behaving differently, changing what they do, and be able to find solutions to it themselves. So one of my key roles, I think, in the council is to create an environment and a culture where all of our teams recognise that they have no special powers. They have some things that are really valuable, but they need to share them with the people that live in our place, and they need to work collectively with those people, recognising the amazing assets that are already there, to work out what is it actually we could do differently that might make it more easy for you to access activity, for example, or any other thing that makes your life sustainable and effective. Very simplistically, we all need to recognise that we're human beings, and I think leaving the lanyard, the title, the role we might play aside, and remember that we're all human beings, and people who live in our place are all human beings as well, and all of our teams are human beings. And actually, if we can empower or support or encourage, create the environment for our people to recognise that humanity in their relationship with other people, whether that be a resident or a citizen or a service user, and actually recognise that connection, see things from their perspective, and are able to co-create solutions that meet the needs of that individual, that particular community, in a quite a fluid way, and not to be stuck into the rigid requirements of an organisation or a structure. If we can create an environment that everyone feels that they can do that, and they can lead, if you like, in that sense, and they haven't got to be given authority by somebody more senior than them or go through all those hierarchical things, then we create a much more effective ecosystem that can work alongside the assets that exist in places to make people's lives better across the board. And I think within Derby, we've tried really hard to create a sense of, and we call it Team Derby as a way of talking about it, I suppose, a brand, if you like. But Team Derby is about, we're all part of this team. Everyone lives in this city, works in this city, is part of the public services in this city, has an objective to make it the best place that it can be. So how do we, think like that in all of our relationships and our conversations, and what we can do, whether that's looking at sport issues and leisure and activity and health and equality, or it's looking at actually developing economic growth using, working with our partners in the private sector on bringing projects forward. And all of it is about understanding where people are coming from and trying to work with a grain of people that are already there.